Hey guys, welcome back to another behind the scenes. Today, I'm actually going to be able to show you some paint going down, which is great because I feel like the last few videos, all I've been able to show you is the floor prep. Now we have just got a load of floor prep done. In fact, what you can see here is the freshly ground surface. We're just running over with the vacuum. What we want to do is make sure the floor is super clean before we get any paint down. So as you can see here, all of this is ground out. For this area, what we've been doing, we've actually had a couple of different systems in use today. So see where they've put them. Hold on, let's go over this side and I'll show you. Here we go. So we've got a shot blaster that's done the edges, and then we've got the grinders that have been doing the main bulk of it. So over here, you've got shot blaster just there, and then the main grinder at the back. This is the big one. We just got this thing delivered, and that's what we've been using to prep all of this ground with. The one we're using is this, a Predator 3200. So as you can see here, we're just literally going to vacuum up all the stuff that's left on the ground because we don't want anything getting in the way of the paint sort of adhering and bonding to the surface, and of course any dirt, dust, debris, anything like that, it's really going to play an impact on the paint adhering properly. So right beneath me here, you can see we've got the walkway going in. This is going to be a blue walkway with a grey infill this side. The lines you can see here are actually going in yellow, so we're going to have the yellow outlines. In fact, I'll show you what that looks like because we've got a blue walkway going in here as well, so all of this is about to be painted. Why don't we have a quick look down and I'll show you. So all of this, we're just prepping up, ready to start. Tape on the side, this is where the yellow lines go, same on either side. And then we'll turn the center into a blue. So the blue was painted last night, I believe. And then we've just got a few little bits going to go in here, finish these areas off. You can see there's a surface up here that hasn't been done yet. So this one we haven't started even prepping. And that runs all the way up to the doors over there, all the way along over to that side. And what we need to do is take all of the existing paint up as well. So there's a lot of prep to go in there as well. And I believe John might be down this end getting started. Do you know what? I actually love the blue. Most of the walkways we install, typically they're a green, really, is what most people go for. Green walkways, red for fire exits and fire escapes. It's very rare we get blue, but here's one finished, in fact. And I really like it. I think it stands out great. Now, all of this that we're installing is done with a single part system. So this has got 2 coats on it, followed by a coat of a matte sealer. And you end up with this really nice smooth finish. Now, 2-part systems are great, don't get me wrong. It's what most people in the industry go with. And we do have that as one of the options that we offer the customers. But a single part system like this, it's a bit cheaper. And really it lasts an awful long time. You know, don't be put off by it being a single part thinking it isn't going to last. This is a walkway, it's designed for this sort of area, and it does an amazing job. In fact, let me show you it going down. We take a sneak preview over here. Just go around the machinery. So all we're going to do is just go on nice and light like this. We don't want to go too heavy with the first coat of paint. This is just to get a sort of establishing coat down. We want the base color in, and then when we do our second color, our second coat, it'll just fill in any little spots that get missed, give us that really nice deep color, really smooth finish, and then we'll go over with a matte sealer once that's all done. So we typically run ours just from a scuttle, as you can see here. We were, for a bit, using like a tin of paint. We'd pour it onto the ground, then try and roll it, but we found that some areas were really thick, so you'd cover like a whole walkway like this in paint, and you'd end up with thicker and thinner patches, and you'd try and smooth it out. If you weren't quick enough, you'd get these sort of lumps and bumps in the paint and bubbles, and it wasn't great. So we switched it up. We changed to moving just from a scuttle, just doing it bit by bit, working backwards. And actually the finish is so much better now. So I'm glad you've got to try these things. At the end of the day, everyone makes mistakes. I'm not immune to it. Christ, I've made so many mistakes. And I actually love that I make mistakes, because if I didn't make any mistakes, then I wouldn't be trying. So making mistakes is great. You just got to learn from them. That's the the key thing. Learn from it, improve something from it. That's what I always try to aim to do. Improve something from it and learn. Anyway, we're gonna have a walk around. I'm gonna give the guys a bit of a hand actually, because I don't get my hands that dirty often, as you could probably tell. So I'm gonna crack on, give them a hand, get some paint down, feel like I've worked hard as well, and I will see you guys in the next video.